In this series, we'll be constructing Ash's ultimate team if he was a champion specialising in one specific type of Pokemon, using Pokemon that he's caught or bonded with in the past. To check out the previous episodes, click the playlist in the video description. And now, in this video, we'll finally investigate what if Ash was a Dragon-type champion. Pokemon Journeys seems to be the series of the dragons, considering how many dragon trainers have showed up. So, does Ash have what it takes to overcome even the best of them? Be sure to let me know the team that you'd give Ash in the comments below, and also be sure to smash the subscribe button. Let's see if we can hit 38,000 subscribers by the end of January. Every subscription helps us get there. So, without further ado, let's hop straight into Ash's Dragon-type team. The first member of Ash's Ultimate Dragon-type team will be Ash's Goodra. Ash may have released Goodra, but I like to pretend that it never happened, because I wish it never happened. Either way, Goodra could definitely rejoin his team, since all it's doing right now is chilling out with its friends in its homeland. Goodra was incredibly powerful, being Ash's first ever pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Sadly though, despite defeating Clement's Luxray earlier in the series, it didn't perform too well in the Kalos League. It drew against Sawyer's Slurpuff and lost against Alan's Bishop. But these were powerful Pokemon trained by powerful trainers, so I don't think that Goodra is weak for losing against them. Goodra was tanky, heavy hitting, and had a great moveset, including Dragon Pulse, Bide, and Ice Beam. The way it used its horns to swing opponents around in battles was super versatile too. Goodra also knows Rain Dance, which can activate its ability Hydration to heal and energize itself in battles. And even more importantly, Rain Dance strengthens the power of Water-type Pokemon, which could be monumental in powering up our next team member. The second spot of the team goes to Ash's Dracovish. Despite only featuring in one battle so far, Dracovish's strength is unfathomable. It took down Iris's Dragonite in just 2 moves, in its very first battle ever. I don't think some people realise how unbelievable that is. In Black and White, Iris's Dragonite battled incredibly powerful Pokemon that had major type advantages over it, like Dawn's Mamoswine, Georgia's Beartic, and in those battles, Dragonite took endless ice attacks head-on, easily shaking them all off and going on to win. Dracovish being powerful enough to take down Iris's Dragonite is mind-boggling, especially in only 2 moves. Dracovish has the moves Fishious Rend and Ice Fang, both of which are absolutely powered up to insane levels by its Strong Jaw ability. And it still has so much potential to grow even stronger, considering it's only had 1 battle so far. And also, piggybacking off of Goodra, Goodra's Rain Dance can strengthen Dracovish's attacks even more so. So following up Goodra with Dracovish is a genius strategy. The third member of Ash's Dragon-type champion team will be Ash's Dragonite. Ash's Dragonite still has a 100% win rate, which is honestly crazy when you look at some of the Pokemon that it's battled in the past. Go's giant Golurk, Karina's Lucario, and Iris's strongest Pokemon, Haxorus. It won against all of them, which is crazy. And in its battle against Iris reached out to Dragonite and helped it to open up and start to enjoy battles even more, which presumably made Dragonite even more powerful. Its Dragon Dance is completely broken in the anime, being used to both block attacks and strengthen Dragonite. And its Draco Meteor could even take down a champion's ace. The only thing that Ash needs to work on is Dragonite's Hyper Beam, because that has failed miserably like every time they've attempted it. Maybe Ash could even teach Dragonite Fire Punch 2 to deal with Ice-type Pokemon. The fourth member of this Draconic team has to go to Ash's Noivern. Before I start, I'm sure some of you will be wondering why include both Dragonite and Noivern when they're the same type and Dragonite is clearly a superior battler. And that question I'll answer a little bit later in the video. Let's just discuss Noivern for now. Noivern absolutely deserves to be a part of this team. It's one of those Pokemon who completely match Ash in determination. Noivern learned to fly, won Sky Races, won battles, all through its crazy amount of determination. Noivern was super young in X and Y, being hatched from an egg and then evolving really quickly. And despite being so young, it managed to draw against Sawyer's much more experienced Salamence, and even managed to deal huge damage to Zapdos. Its echolocation ability could be critical for battles where Ash can't see their opponents, so that adds a whole new layer of strategy to the team. I think Noivern's strength goes far beyond its amount of battle wins. It's speedy, determined, a confident flyer, and has echolocation too. And with more training and battling, it could really become super powerful. I have faith in the little guy. Or the big guy. The 5th member of Ash's Ultimate Dragon type team will be Ash's Mega Garchomp. This was the easiest decision I have ever made. Gible was caught so late in the Diamond and Pearl series, and despite the minimal screen time and development, he was crazy impressive in battles. He defeated Conway's Shuckle, who had already outbattled Noctowl and Donphan. He battled Conway's Licky Licky, and then he defeated Conway's Dusknoir. And after that, Gible put up an insane fight against Tobias's Darkrai. So if Ash continued to train Gible, I wholeheartedly believe that as a Garchomp, he would be Ash's strongest Pokemon ever. So now imagine if he Mega Evolved too. Garchomp's power would be out of this world. In a team like this, where any member could easily be the ace, I am certain that Garchomp would take that crown. No ifs, no buts. Garchomp is the king of this team. And as the king, he will finally get the respect that he deserves. Sorry, I'm a little bit passionate about Ash's Gible. He's just so underrated. The 6th and final member of Ash's Ultimate Dragon type team will be Ash's Naganadel. Ash released Naganadel into Ultra Space as a Poipole because it was young and it wanted to live with its family and its friends. But once Naganadel and its friends have grown up and matured, I'm sure it would be happy to rejoin Ash's side. And that's fantastic news, because Naganadel is going to be monumental on this team. We've only seen Naganadel in one proper battle, and it was really powerful, managing to defeat Professor Kukui's Lucario, and then putting up a great battle against Tapu Koko. With a moveset of Thunderbolt, X-Scissor, Sludge Bomb, and Dragon Pulse, it's going to dominate against most opponents. And most importantly, its poison typing gives us a great way to deal with incredibly dangerous fairy-type Pokemon. And now last, but definitely not least, Naganadel is an Ultra Beast. Some people even compare them to legendary Pokemon. That amount of power, it would be instrumental in this champion team. So overall, if Ash was a Dragon-type champion, I believe his ultimate team would be Goodra, Dracovish, Noivern, Dragonite, Mega Garchomp, and Naganadel. Right, let me just say, I know for a fact that if we cut Noivern from the team and replaced it with Mega Charizard X, it would be a much stronger team by game logic, since it would really help counter fairy types and ice types. But truthfully, there is no way I'm doing that. Noivern was done dirty enough in the X and Y series, and I am not going to let our boy Noivern down even more. Noivern deserves its spot on this team, and it's going to prove its haters wrong. To test how strong this team is, I asked 2 of my friends, Gree and Albab, who play Pokemon competitively, to briefly evaluate the team in terms of game logic, to see if it's as viable in the games as it is in the anime, and this is what they said. Noivern, just like in the anime, is the most underwhelming team member, but Noivern's blazing speed still makes it a good Pokemon regardless. Goodra is super bulky and a strong attacker with a mad diverse move pool, but its low speed could definitely get in the way at times. Dracovish has Fishious Rend, Strong Jaw, and an ice resistance. That says enough about Dracovish's power. Dragonite can sweep to high heavens with Dragon Dance, and its multi-scale ability gives it a ton of defensive utility. Mega Garchomp is really strong, bulky, and can fix its speed issues with Scale Shot. Generally, it's just a super strong Mega Evolution for the team. Naganadel is absolutely, without a single doubt, the most important team member. It's so overpowered. Naganadel is fast and strong, its poison typing gives the team huge relief against fairy types, it even gets Nasty Plot, and if it kills an opponent, its ability Beast Boost will make it even faster. Woo! I need to catch my breath after saying all of that. That was like running a marathon. This is a hyper-offensive team with a real defensive backbone, which you love to see. It does struggle though against Ice-type Pokemon, which is definitely worth noting. But overall, this team is easily one of the strongest teams in this entire series. So there we have it. This team is crazy powerful in both the anime and the games. Ash really does have some awesome dragons, and truthfully, this team kinda constructed itself. I didn't have to change much at all. Finally, at long last, Lance the Dragon Master has some competition. Let me know what Pokemon you think would be on Ash's Ultimate Dragon type team in the comments below. And also let me know what type you want me to cover next. Smash the thumbs up button and subscribe too if you enjoyed. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.